Hi, I'm Mike Deming, host of Sportsman's News Television. On this episode, we're headed to north central Wyoming with one of our endorsed outfitters, AJJ Outfitters. Anybody who's been a long-time watcher knows we've been up there with Rusty and Chris in the past. I did an archery antelope hunt with pro staffer Steve Pike a couple years ago. We did some long-range archery shooting, got a couple of really good bucks with our bow, really successful. You know, I backed that up and went back to hunt whitetails on a late season whitetail hunt. Rusty said they have good whitetails up there and a lot of them. We went up there, shot some long range and some does with our rifle, and put the smack down on a pretty darn good buck. But we saw some great elk on some of the ranches while we were there. And Rusty assured me, he said, look, it's worth your bonus points to come up here and hunt. We've got some terrific elk. We saw a couple of bulls in the 370 range. So pro staffer Eric Christensen and I decided to burn our bonus points to try and get after a nice big bull. We were lucky enough to draw. Stick around, see what happens. You know, we're looking at a bunch of bull moose right now because Rusty had called me up and asked me if I could come up and scout for one of his moose hunters that had drew a pretty premium tag after 17, 18 years. I said, absolutely, I'd love looking at big moose and checking out new area. Plus, it's possibly some area that we might be elk hunting in the future. So, got up there, found tons and tons of bull moose, and absolutely one giant bull that we were hoping that hunter was going to be able to put a tag on. So, since I spent so much time up there, Rusty asked me if I could guide for some elk hunters. I guided Jerry Rourke, who's from Kansas, came out with a couple of his boys. And we were absolutely in elk every single day, and we were just getting in the beginning of the rut. Elk were starting to herd up, and took till the very last day of the hunt, but I was able to get Jerry in there on a really good bull, and he made a killing shot on it late at night, so we weren't too sure about it, but we kind of backed out and came back in the next morning, and Jerry was just ecstatic to kill his first mature bull in the state of Wyoming. I'm sure he'll be back. It was a great fun hunting with him and the boys. There you go, Eric Christensen, ready to rock and roll. Big bulls in the high country of Wyoming.
Jason.
You know, with the Rourke's tagged out and Eric showing up in the afternoon, it was time to get our own gear loaded up, pack into the backcountry, get into the wilderness, get ready for opening day for Eric and I. First morning of the hunt, anxiety's high. We got all loaded up, got our packs ready to go. That hunt was on foot. We hiked, you know, about 1,500, 2,000 vertical feet to get up, get some elevation, and look for us a big bull to get an arrow in. First day in the high country here. Got up here, my cameraman Eric Christensen spotted a great bull over here, probably 340, about 2 miles away. Let's see if we can get close, get an arrow in him. Come on. closed the gap on that bull down to 250 yards. We come over the hill and we could see the bull skyline on the ridge, but unfortunately Eric had seen another hunter up in the trees about 500 or 600 yards, and the wind was coming down, and lo and behold, he totally blew that bull and 20 plus cows out of there. Pretty heartbreaking after we covered 2 miles to get over there and try and get it done. But hey, that's the benefits of hunting public land. I mean, it's fair game for everybody to try to get it done. And probably one of the reasons it's so rewarding when you do get it done after busting your behind so much on those public land hunts.
Number 3 for the day we passed on. Looking for something big. Like that 340.
You know, after the success we'd seen on the first day, seeing lots of bulls, but we're there targeting a really, really big bull. We figured it was probably best to split up into 2 different groups. And so Eric and Chad went one way, Rusty and I went another, and the whole focus is just to locate some really big bulls.
Just hit a bull, very nice bull. He went about 50 yards. We got some great blood. It's spraying everywhere. We're hoping it's lung. The arrow kind of got deflected on a branch, so I'm kind of nervous about that. We didn't get a lot of penetration, but I think we're gonna find him. This is a really good blood trail. It's spraying out, so hopefully he just ran up here another 100 yards and expired. And we'll go track him. We are successful 100%. We just, our bull's laying over there, not breathing, expired, went about 150 yards, had a great shot. Thought we had him on camera, apparently not. Right at the end, a branch hit it right in front. I was sick. You can see my arrow, 10 inches of penetration. Not what I was expecting, but did the job. We got lucky. Something vital. Let's go check him out. This is the 2012 Wyoming wilderness hunt with AJJ Outfitters. And as you can see, they know where the elk are. It was an awesome hunt. This morning we were on elk from the get-go till now. I mean, all day long we were calling bulls, and I think this is bull 8, 9, I don't know. We lost track. We were on a bigger bull, and that's what I came for. But I also came for an experience, and this was great. We got on this bull about an hour ago, and called him in. Took us about probably 25 minutes to call him in. He came ripping over, just screaming. Got in between us and the cows. Chad did a great job of raking and calling. I sat up about 50 yards in front. And the bull stopped and raked a tree for it seemed like forever. I think he's going to come in. He came in for about 5 minutes. Come down 30 yards. When I shot, it was going perfect, and it deflected right at the end, hit in front of his shoulder. And I about puked. It made me sick. I didn't have much penetration. But we got a good blood right away, and only went 150 yards. And awesome bull. Awesome experience, you know. Gonna be eating some elk steaks tonight. So thanks to Rusty Boger and his great staff at AJJ Outfitters. Couldn't ask for more hardworking guys. Unbelievable.
Hey, congratulations, Eric, on an absolutely stellar bull. Got it done. They were in bulls all day long. Tons of fun. Wish I could have been there with you, but lo and behold, Rusty and I were on the other side of the valley, and we had things blowing up just like those guys had. Elk were everywhere, and they were screaming. the end of the evening. Sun had set already. We're in the last few minutes of light. We come up on this meadow that is probably a mile long, half-mile wide, and it is loaded with bulls. There's 9 different bulls in there. There's not a cow to be found, and lo and behold, way after dark, we couldn't even film anymore. The big 340 plus bull finally shows up, so we're pretty sure we knew where we were going to be the next morning. And we're in position the next morning. We already got elk out in the open meadow, and doesn't take long, and lo and behold, the valley just blows up, and we know it's game on, time to get in position.
It's just rock kickstand. We've seen this bull. Everybody's seen this bull. We chased him all over the place. We said we were coming in, gonna hammer kickstand today. 40 yards. And I just rocked his world, man. Holy smokes. Pass through. Good blood. All the way to the tip. Thunderhead 100s, injection arrows. We rocked him, baby. Kickstand goes down.
Kickstand's last stand.
Eric Christensen here is one of our pro staffers. Stud elk callers. Killed a good bull yesterday. And he got that bull coming in on a string this morning. Pulled in that cow and calf. Boom. Got it done. AJJ Outfitters up here. These guys know this area. They know where the bulls are. We've been in bulls every day. We've passed bulls. And right there is why you pass those other bulls that we just let walk to kill bulls like kickstand. Boom. Oh, that's baby. Awesome. We've been sitting up here for an hour letting that bull expire. So we're gonna go track him out. Let that bull sit for a full hour. We waited up on the hill for him to pass, and we got down here. Eric heard a bunch of noise. We get over here, we've got a little patch of blood. There is some lung blood. We spent the last hour now looking around here trying to find blood, and a little concerned. 200 yards out everywhere. So stick around, we're gonna continue hunting.
I just found Mike's bull right down here. We've been looking for him for an hour. Mike!
Yo!
I found your bull!
Woo-hoo!
Woo!
What a tank!
Woo!
Thank you so much, Justin. I didn't think we were going to find him. We left that bull for an hour, looked all over for him, jumped him out of his bed, no blood. Rusty just walked up onto this bull. Wow, he is so much bigger than I thought he was. Hey, what a great bull. This bull's 374 and 7/8, so obviously a rough green score. But man, what an end to a great hunt here with AJJ Outfitters. Couldn't ask for any more. We've been in bulls every day. They've been ripping and roaring, and we got an absolute giant to take home to Utah. Had great friend Eric Christensen here, guided by outfitter Rusty Bogers himself. You know what? Can't say much about these guys. They're just absolutely awesome. You want to book a great elk hunt? Give Rusty and Chris Bogers a call at AJJ Outfitters. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Sportsman's News Television. Hey, don't forget to apply for Wyoming's big game draw. Elk draw is the end of January. Give Rusty and Chris a call. Let them know what you're looking for. They'll tell you what units to apply for and start building points. Remember, remember, you gotta apply if you got any chance of being successful. Sportsman's News Television is sponsored by Barnes Bullets, unleaded, unfailing, and unbeatable. Vortex Optics, the force of optics. CVA muzzleloaders, it's just a better gun. And Sitka, turning clothing into gear.